The night belonged to Vinícius Jr., but the story quickly became about much more than a goal. In Real Madrid's clash against Levante, the Brazilian delivered a strike that instantly went viral, a curling finish with the outside of his foot that stunned the defence and left the goalkeeper helpless. Fans inside the stadium leapt to their feet, and social media erupted with replays of what many are already calling one of the most beautiful goals of the season. But what Vinícius revealed afterward gave the moment an even deeper meaning. In his post-match interview, the Brazilian admitted the move was inspired by Luka Modrić, the Croatian legend who had spent over a decade orchestrating Madrid's midfield before moving to Milan. "Luka taught me this. I miss him," Vinícius confessed, his words sparking a flood of emotion among Madridistas around the world. It wasn't just a technical reference, it was a public acknowledgement of the mentorship, influence and bond between one of football's greatest veterans and the young star who now carries Madrid's attacking hopes. And then came Modric's response. From Italy, the 39-year-old didn't stay silent. On Vinícius's Instagram post, he simply wrote, "What a goal, brother," just 5 words, but loaded with respect, affection, and a reminder that even miles away, his influence on Real Madrid has not faded. That comment went viral within minutes, with fans flooding the replies, celebrating the connection between the two players. For Madrid supporters, it was proof that Modric's presence still echoes inside the Bernabeu, even as he wears the colours of Milan. Luka Modrić has always been known for his mastery of the outside foot pass and strike. His ability to bend the ball with precision made him one of the most unique midfielders of his generation. Now to see Vinícius replicate that magic in his own explosive style and to openly credit Modrić felt like a symbolic passing of the torch. One generation is gracefully leaving the stage, while another takes the spotlight, yet the artistry remains the same. This goal also highlighted Vinícius's evolution. Against Levante, he not only scored but showed leadership on the pitch, pressing relentlessly, demanding the ball and inspiring teammates with his confidence. With 7 goals in 8 games against Levante, he has proven his consistency, but this strike in particular elevated him beyond statistics. It showed maturity, vision, and the kind of technical brilliance that separates great players from legends in the making. The bond between Vinícius and Modrić represents more than mentorship. It symbolises the culture of Real Madrid, where the baton is constantly passed from one icon to the next, ensuring the club's identity never fades. Cristiano Ronaldo once inspired Benzema, Ramos carried on the warrior spirit of hero, and now Modric's elegance is alive in Vinícius's flair. For fans, it's more than football. It's legacy, continuity, and belief that Madrid's future remains as bright as its past. Looking ahead, Vinícius made it clear that this was just the beginning. He spoke about teamwork, pressing, and the collective hunger within the squad, promising that Madrid's ambitions this season remain sky high. But it was impossible to ignore that his goal, and Modric's reaction, had stolen the headlines. A moment of brilliance on the pitch had transformed into a global story about respect, inspiration, and the enduring power of football to connect generations. For Madrid fans, this was more than a victory over Levante. It was a reminder that while legends may leave, their spirit never disappears. Luka Modrić may now be in Milan, but his influence is alive every time Vinícius steps onto the field. And as long as that bond continues, Real Madrid's story will always be one of greatness carried forward, one touch, one strike, and one message at a time.